flammable waste tank. That hurt. So we're on a job today where we are installing a flammable waste trap. So what that consists of, we have multiple bays that are turned into a mechanic shop here, and it requires a drain in the garage bay. So this is the drain it'll be. The water's gonna, when they wash up, there'll be grease or oil, not a lot, just residue that goes down here and then goes into a flammable waste tank where it's separated, and then and here's how it happens. So we've saw cut the floor, looks like it's 30 inches wide. And then we're starting, every bay gets a drain. So as you can see, as we put garage doors in, each bay will have a drain, so when they wash up the floor around it, it collects that and doesn't just go down the sanitary sewer. So they're digging right now, they're cutting concrete, getting ready for the tank, to set the tank here later this afternoon. And you can see as we go here, how much effort goes into just putting the pipe into the ground here. So it's about 350 feet long, so there's a lot of height and pitch that happens to get the water to flow from one side of the building to the other inside the tank. So here there's 3 doors and 3 drains. And then the tank looks like it's about 10 feet deep, all is shored up. So we got the walls shored up so it's safe to work. We're gonna set the tank in inside of here, and then we'll pipe into it. And as we're still digging over here for more doors and more drains. So as you can see, we're hand digging at the corners, and we're digging with the excavator to clear the trench out to get ready for the plumbers to come in and lay the pipe down. So got a little bit more to go here, and then we're ready to start laying pipe. So I have a mock-up of a flammable waste system here, just a tank. So I went and got a bucket of cheese balls and we ate that. So then we had to do we did it again. I think we did it like 3 times. This would go on the ground. So this would be concrete level. Let's just say this is a concrete level. This would be a cap that you can pull off to maintenance this tank. So this tank could be 7 feet tall by 36-inch diameter. So what it does is it allows water to come in. So I have a drain system here. So this could be, right now we're building one that has 8 different drains in it, floor drains in 8 different bays. So each bay has a floor drain in it that when you wash the floor, any liquid that goes down it is gonna come into this system. So all the liquid is trapped in a contaminated area and comes down and goes through this. So it won't go into the sanitary. So this could be 8 different drains around the shop that all lead into here. I just put a funnel on here just to make it easy enough just to put some liquid into it. So what happens is oil and gas are lighter than water. So they're gonna float on top. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put off-road diesel. This is off-road diesel, I just picked this because it's red. And then I have motor oil and then some water. So if you wash the floor, this might go down the drain in smaller amounts. So then what's gonna happen is it's gonna come down into here. It's gonna gain head pressure, which is it's gonna fill this tank up to a certain level. And then the weight of that new level in here is gonna push down. So the invert coming in and they're both the same coming through here. It's just pitched a little aggressively just to show it. So these 2 pipes are the same, but this one coming in has a real short leg that just turns and stops right here. This one has a leg somewhere down in here. So what happens is the difference between this area and this area is your volume of contaminated water that you can have in here. Okay, and then any debris that comes down, sand or a rock or whatever, would settle down to the bottom. So as this tank fills up over time, whatever time it is, could be pumped every year, could be pumped every 6 months, it might never be pumped at all if it's never really used. It's inspected to see what's in there. So this fills up with oil here, and then as the weight of this comes up, as you're putting into here, it's gonna push down, causing clean water to come up this pipe and then out to the sanitary system. So we trap that oil and petroleum in a container here, and this is the amount that we can trap. So this is all designed and engineered for how many floor drains you have, how much volume is coming down, all that. So I'm gonna start by putting some diesel fuel in it, so it's red. So we're just gonna put some in here. It'll take a little bit to, as you can see, it's lighter and it's already started to flow. So there's diesel fuel coming up. I might have some oil that's gonna come down also. So I mean, that's a pretty quick shot there. And then I also have, this could be a mixture of water. There's water in it too. So I mean, water's gonna be heavier, so that's gonna go right into the bottom, below everything. So you can see that I'm creating a layer of oil here. And it doesn't go any lower because automatically, right when it comes into the tank, it goes right, floats right to the top. Like when you're on a lake and you see some little bit of gas from the boat floating on top of the lake. It's not good, but that's what it's doing. So I can keep on going. So now I have all of this volume of oil that I could have here. And it's going to continue to flow out clean water, as you can see here. It's not contaminated at all. Now this goes out and goes down the sanitary drain, just like using your sink or flushing your toilet. This goes down normal sanitary here, but it comes in dirty, so we separate it on site, and then we clean it on site, and it comes out. So that's what you're gonna see coming up here, is a video of us putting it in. We do all the work. So we saw cut the floor, we pull the concrete out, we excavate, our plumbers come in and put the pipe in, Armor Mechanical comes in and put all the pipe in, puts the tank in, then we backfill it, compact it, pin it all the concrete, re-concrete it, and then it all gets inspected. And I hope you enjoyed the video. All right, we're here in the field now. You've seen the model on how I put together the floor drains. There's 7 floor drains that go down this way on each one of these new dock doors. So new dock door is put in, and this trench was cut all the way down. Like you've seen, all these pans were put in, all these drains, and these drains flow over into the tank right here. And then this is where the separation happens, and it'll be vented out the roof. And that's how the flammable waste trap works. So I hope you enjoyed the video.